Hi, I'm Lou.
And I'm Lexi.
And we're gonna install a window right here. And that's where it goes on the inside. We're gonna take this red metal off and replace it with white metal. So we'll cut off these nail heads so the metal just pops off. This barn was actually an old corn crib, so you can see it has spaces like that, but we're just gonna cut through all this. We're putting in this Andersen 100 series window, and I'll put a link in the video description, but the nice thing about it is it has these nailing flanges all the way around that go against your studs. I've marked a hole 3 inches bigger both ways to make room for studs. Now we're putting in new floor-to-ceiling studs on both sides of the hole like this. Now boards to go across here and there. We put this in from the outside so the nailing flanges hit those studs. Now we'll screw in our flange all the way around. It's all nailed in, and now we're gonna seal it with Great Stuff expanding foam. When the foam dries, it may squirt out a little bit, but then you can just trim it off with a knife. On the outside of the building, we use these screws and this metal to make it look like that. Next, we'll trim around the window with this J molding, which comes in 10-foot sections, and then you just cut it to length with an angle grinder. The larger part goes behind this metal and this part goes in front. I'll loosen these nearby screws and pop it in place. Put the sides in first, and they're the same size as the window, and for the top and bottom you want to line up there on that end and there on that end and cut right here. Next you cut slots 1/8 inch back on this side and flush on this side. And then bend this tab up. So the bottom trim is going to go behind this metal, and that tab goes right in there between the window and the J. Done right, this tab will be right there, and these two will line up pretty well. Same thing on this side. I did the same thing for the top trim, but in this case the tabs are going to go on the outside of that trim to let the water drain out. So done right, the tab from this one comes down over the outside of this one, and these two line up. Now we can tighten the surrounding screws back down. So our J is behind the siding metal like that, and we want to put a screw right in there to grab both. There it is, all done. I'll put my other barn metal videos up there, and thanks for watching.